All right, everybody. We're back. This is episode 22 of MLB The Show. GOAT difficulty. I got to remind everybody of that. We are on GOAT difficulty settings, gameplay, general, GOAT. GOAT. All right. It's not... I do appreciate the advice, but it's not as simple as throwing your fastball and breaking stuff the first time through the lineup. And then throwing some off-speed stuff the second time through, and then your fifth pitch the third time through. It's really hard just to get him out. Just fastball changeup really isn't going to do much for me here. Or fastball sweeper, fastball slider isn't going to do too much for me here in the on GOAT difficulty. That'll get me through Hall of Fame. Listen, I appreciate it. Like that, but that works more in real life than it does in the video game. Unfortunately, I wish it worked that way. Don't get me wrong. I definitely do appreciate it. But I did do a Hall of Fame road to the show back in 2021, I think. Obviously, it's not on YouTube. Where I got the strikeout record. So, and that was, I have the, actually, that might be a good idea. I might actually post that spreadsheet that I have. Yes, I made a whole spreadsheet to go along with it of stuff. So, wait, was one of my starts skipped? What happened there? More durability, I guess. I don't mind being like the sixth man in the rotation, like maybe like the sixth man, like the second time through every other time. Like skip my start, going through the like a six-man rotation. What am I talking about?
Put on a show. It's the Chicago White Sox.
Let's just let Boog talk.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
All right, this is our first home start.
All right, just about set to
Let's
go.
show out for the team.
Our starter in this one, Ian DeVarco. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they
What'd
have
I tell you about that strikeout rate?
anytime
30% elite.
This guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses, pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Ready to go? Andrew Benintendi.
Not ready for that at all.
A little bit high. 2-0.
2-0.
Fought off foul. Next one in the dirt. High fly ball out to center field. Rafaela hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Like, I just don't know what to do. Like, I needed to throw a changeup there to get a strike.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since
I couldn't throw another
professional
fastball.
uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
One out, base is empty. What a stop!
Oh, we got it. Nice.
Gathers and throws. It's there.
112 off the bat, and he stopped it. That must have hurt. Thank you.
Andrew Vaughn now.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of
Oh,
that
boy.
milestone.
Well,
Vaughn
really don't want him to get it on my watch. I'm not going to say it's not going to happen, though. Because it could. It just could.
Making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out
was
of
a
the
good
more
slider.
than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit
Not this
100
time
games.
around.
Third out, and that ends the frame. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here in Boston.
You got 99 homers and not another one because of me.
DeVarco back to work. DeVarco, 22 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. Hard hit. Right
Another
side.
hard hit. Gotta keep it out of the zone.
To the bag. Leadoff man retired.
Already seen some red flags here.
And up next for Chicago, MJ Melendez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it.
Man.
Abreu flashes the leather on the run.
Didn't know if he was going to get there or not.
That's
Let's
just
go.
A really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Yeah, that skips
Come
into
on.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Second baseman doing wonders. Who is
Moves
that?
it to Casas, and that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half.
I don't know,
We
but
go
we
to
get
the bottom of
Casas at
inning
first base.
number
Tristan
2.
Casas is one of my
We're tied,
favorite
0-0.
players in the league. I really wish he
And
not
welcome
would
back to the
have
ballpark.
not ruptured
Here's
his
the third baseman,
patella.
Ryan
That
Ramos.
sucks.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So
Immediately
when
in
you're
episode
looking at that
number 1,
position, you're not
Tristan
expecting
Casas.
someone that has maybe above average speed, but he
100% my
does.
favorite player.
Slashes this one,
You see,
and it could be
that's
trouble.
the difference between Tristan Casas and Caleb Williams. Tristan Casas paints his nails, and no one gives a shit. Caleb Williams paints his nails, and he's a fuck no. But everyone talks about it endlessly. Tristan Casas carries himself in just the right way.
And here is Kyle Teal. Check swing, and he went strike one.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the.
Aye.
Into center and a base hit.
Just a bad
Round
pitch.
Third, headed for the plate.
My fault. Can't be mad at
The
that.
throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Mission
Totally my bad.
as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead.
'Cause I was
Let
talking
that pitch
shit.
Get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off.
Should learn my
speed
lesson.
inside,
Talk
though,
shit, get
so
hit. I think every single time we've been talking
back up
shit.
the middle.
Swing and a ball hit out.
Oh,
towards
come
center
on.
field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
He had a bad
Throw
reaction to
back in
that.
quickly.
It should have been out.
First and second now with nobody out. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit.
No, give me
Popped
that.
up.
That's
Infield fly.
I'm
call
right here.
there. Colson
anything
Montgomery
within that
steps to the plate for
proximity of the
White
mound
Sox.
is my
Swing, and this is
Fucking
ripped
shit.
down the right field line. Way back there.
that short
Out
right
of
field's gonna hurt me.
here. That one felt good. It's 4-0.
Yeah, this
he
is
only
bad.
needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Throws to first in time. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. High fly ball.
Just gotta
right
lock in, I
field.
think.
Abreu.
Just been talking too much.
And
Just been
makes the
yapping.
grab.
Yapping just to
And
yap.
that'll do it. So they move. And we're back here at Fenway Park. On to the fourth. Here's the left
Just been
fielder,
throwing
MJ
complete
Melendez.
garbage.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these White Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a
All right.
miss.
Got a strikeout.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Just missed. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont.
Oh, what the fuck was
Northern
that?
Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country.
How did
that
that
is
break
locked
in back
on
into the-
Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Ramos in the box now as he leaves that one up high. To the left side, but it is well foul.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Castro off balance feed. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. So up next for Chicago, Kyle Teal. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's outside. Next offering upstairs. And a foul ball. That one to first.
Just really not feeling this game, to be honest with you. Just really not feeling it. Trying to lock in. It's not happening.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. DeVarco back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play.
Give it to me. No, give it to me.
More challenging on the defensive side.
Yeah.
The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every
out.
and they've only struck out twice. So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Benintendi stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth.
It's right in the center.
And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
A base hit? Come on.
Montgomery in there for a strike at the top of the zone. And ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Castro, there's one. That's an out. And that's two.
I guess it works.
No runs, one hit, no errors. We're back, and they make a change.
Let me go through the sixth. Come on.
Nick Birdie.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there this season.
Oh, the team won. All right. That's the first time our team won when we started, so I feel pretty good about that.
He's capable of better on the mound, and he does too. But he did all right in this start, and they come away with the win. Be happy.
No, that's not good. 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 strikeouts. No walks, though, at least. I mean, but 2 strikeouts? 2? 4 earned runs in the 3rd inning? We need to be better. That is not the definition of pitching our dicks off. Not at all. That's quite the opposite. That's not pitching our dicks off. We're just sitting in a corner jacking our dicks off. So we need to be better. How about some more control? If we're struggling with that, huh? Go back here a second. Go to my tools. Go to the pitches. See, I only have 46 control on the... 47 control on my sliders, the most I have. Damn. Okay. We need to up that immediately. If anything, just on the fastball, just to get more control. Because it is just completely erratic. There we go.
And we're back.
Okay.
And our pitcher tonight, Ian DeVarco. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, what quickly stands out to me,
I got away with having bad control in the minors.
3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So
can't be doing that in the majors.
Consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners. That's critical in winning games.
Boss challenge right away.
Teams are depending on the big swing.
Cy Sung, the Asian Cy Young.
Bottom of the first. Down to
I mean, Cy Young would be an Asian name, but.
Sung. That one fouled off. Sung went deep in his most recent game. That one finds the zone. No balls.
What is he overall? 71? He's 18, though. What the fuck? Drafted round 1? What? Got that call up right away as 9 home runs? What the hell? Who is this?
Strikes.
The fuck?
Hit in the air, left field.
Weak.
Yoshida.
That's weak.
Pulls it in
He's
for
weak.
the
That's
out.
what he is. Sai-sung, you are weak.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing.
Bad
High
swing.
Fly ball left field. Yoshida makes the play. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
All right, boss challenge against Kerry Carpenter. What are we going with? I don't know. It's so hard to strike him out in 3 pitches, and I mean, they almost always make contact. So let's just record the out, I guess.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Chop back up the middle. Massey gets it to first, and that is that. Tigers fail to make any noise.
Right now, we need to
played an
focus
inning.
less on striking him out and more on just
We head to the bottom of the second.
maybe
Now
just
here's the
inducing
Tigers
weak
cleanup
contact
hitter,
when we can.
Spencer Torkelson.
And like I said earlier in the series, I don't really know how to do that. I know how to more so know how to strike him
There's
out
one away.
more than I do how to induce a ground ball on a double play, for example. It's a little bit of a different way of thinking for me. Because, you know, I'm so used to... I don't play on GOAT difficulty all the time. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not sitting here torturing myself 100%. I'm playing mini seasons on a rookie, for God's sake. I mean...
Starting up the middle at second, hitting 5th in today's lineup.
You can get away
He's a
with all this
5th
stuff on
round
Hall of
pick
Fame, like
in
I said earlier.
2020.
But not on GOAT.
Yoshida pulls it down, and there's 2 away.
And it
Off
really
to a
is
great
just
start. He's really
super
cruising
tough.
out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with
like my
under
stats. I
exploding
think just
pitches.
straight up
That
need
could
to be
set him
better
up to go
before I
deep
can
into
start
this game.
focusing on strikeouts at this level.
Diaz stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. The flip, nicely done for the out.
Oh yeah,
Nothing doing for the offense that time.
Flip
we
it.
played 2 full.
Flip
We're
it
tied,
good.
Nothing. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
All right, thanks, Boog.
DeVarco back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1. And a strike in there.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's
How did he
call,
hit
but at
that
this
first
point,
off? How did he get the
he's
bat
gonna
on
have to
that?
bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Comes up empty as he chases
Swing
that one
on
to
that
dirt.
sweeper.
Collects, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Next is
I think the sweeper is a good replacement for the knuckle curve.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Ball 1 there.
We don't necessarily
Still
need a
tied at
true
0.
curveball.
Last of the 3rd. And there's a ball.
I always like to go to the slurve at some point anyway, so
Up and in.
the sweeper this year being added
Straighten
is
him up a little bit.
perfect.
And that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Parker Meadows, the next to hit.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that.
Park
Swing and a miss.
or
And it's
Meadows.
0-2. Got it.
Park your car in the Harvard yard. Go sit down,
Does a
Parker
really good
Meadows.
job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted,
All right,
the
Sai-sung.
sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch
Yikes.
before.
Abreu makes the catch, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to inning number 4. No score.
44.
Back in Comerica Park.
Higher
Ready to
than
go for the last
43.
half of the inning. Now
That's
the number
right.
2 hitter, Garrett Hampson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond.
I always like
And
to choose this
guy
one.
Is at the top of the list.
15 or fewer pitches.
Climb the ladder.
No base
with that
runners.
fastball,
Or no runs,
and
I think it
it's
is, but I
0-1.
think it's really no base runners.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and
Controlling that fastball
close
helps.
holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And that drops in for a strike.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play.
Got him back with that cutter. Let's go. That's the first cutter I threw
this.
this.
Is what this guy does.
I didn't throw any cutters last game, actually, I don't
You're
think.
seeing that pitch, that
Damn.
location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera,
I just wasn't using my arsenal like at all last game. I don't know what the fuck I was doing in that first game, to be honest with you.
Dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth. So they make short work of him there. On to the top of the fifth we go. We're tied, 0-0.
All right, offense, pick it up. Come on.
Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Brent Rooker leading in home runs. Luis K's 11. Damn. 600th RBI for Ozzy Albies.
And there's
I like those little check-ins.
They're not going to be happy with the
I do have it on broadcast mode. You're probably not going to get those on anything else, like a hybrid or fast. Definitely not on fast play. You might get them on hybrid, but probably not.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball
got
a
him.
little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Yoshida.
He got it.
He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Foul ball.
Any One Piece fans out there?
2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against
Fuck.
mistakes, but that's not
Cutter?
what that pitch was.
Cutter. I got it. No, I got it.
Corrals it. And that's the 3rd out. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. And we
Oh, shush. Don't say that.
And now Jace Young, DeVarco back to work. Swing and he popped it up. Massey makes the grab. One down. Parker Meadows digs in now and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome.
Pump
it seems like
in that
the third or
strike.
fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Weak.
Castro puts it away.
Let's go.
Out.
All right.
And that quickly 2 away.
Quick 2 outs. Quick.
Out in front and
Working fast. All right, Cy Sung.
And that one clips the corner.
Cy Sung, come on.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Chases the
Cy Sung.
On to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now.
Just
the Red
think of me
Sox
running
1
as like a
and the
drone
Tigers
camera so that
nothing.
you can see the play better.
Bottom of the 7th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Garrett Hampson.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All
Right,
it's going to
15 or
take is
fewer
to get
pitches.
the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Fastball for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Just missed. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Casas pulls it down.
Thank you,
and he makes
Casas.
the catch. And there's one down. Carpenter swings through it for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a
Cutter.
miss, and he struck
Cutting him up. Cut it out.
Strikeout number 8. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Very frugal.
In the box now, no balls and a strike. And a foul ball.
Fruguscape.
The next
Oh, come on. That should have stayed in the zone.
That one missed.
Thank you, Perks, for pumping me up to 98 on that one.
After the foul ball. The Tigers still looking for their first hit in this one. And now the count filled up 3-2. Goes down looking.
Hell yes.
7
Through 7.
In the books. It's the
Through 7. Oh.
Back here in Detroit, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Colt Heath. Fastball for a strike.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key.
That one the other way. Castro sends it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Elias Diaz.
Still rolling this.
Now
Ay.
get to left.
Oh, he got it.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but
shut up.
Tough to get.
Perez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch off the plate, and the count is 2-0.
Ay. That was my bad.
Coming back, and there goes the bid in history. He breaks up the no-no with a homer.
I meant to put it lower and inside. Trying to go for a ground ball. I completely whiffed on that. That was my bad. My bad 100%. That's all right. 115 off the bat.
Goes the no-no with 2 outs in the 8th, and I'm sure he's going to want that last pitch back and think about what might have been. But you know what? He's really been amazing in this one. Total control.
I shouldn't have even gone fastball there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red
totally
Sox
fair.
bullpen. Ian DeVarco.
Totally fair.
And he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound. And we'll have a new arm for you in a minute. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Renan Bernardino. 25th appearance of the year for him.
Boston fans, I hope I've showed you a little bit more of what I can do.
DeVarco.
We're going to squeeze another one in here.
9 and just 1 earned run allowed.
They went out there and put him in a position to win, Boog, and that's all you can really ask of them. They may have lost, but that was a
one was on me.
Respectable effort.
That was on me.
6-5 the final here today.
I know the loss isn't pinned on me, but
crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John HN'P.
Shouldn't have thrown that pitch.
We'll see you soon.
See, I'll accept it when it's my fault. When it's my fault, I know it. 7.2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 9 Ks, 1 walk. Yeah. We'll look at the pitcher analysis here. Again, looks erratic. A little bit erratic against righties. Lefties, that looks pretty good. That cluster up there, I like. Oh, yeah. Can consolidate it more against righties. Bit crazy there on the changeup. All in all, I mean, the cutter was working. Cutter was working against left-handers. Damn, 4 outs, 2 of them strikeouts. All right. Really didn't get it going until the 3rd inning that time. It's usually when I start losing it. Easily our best start yet. Which makes me believe that we should probably be putting more into control. Up that. Let's up it on the circle change. Alright, up next, Baltimore. And I thought, oh God, I thought that was our lineup at first. I was thinking to say I was going to up against 6 straight lefties.
Show, getting ready to showcase his skills on
But no,
the
we're good.
It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Orioles are good in this universe?
Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill here today, Ian DeVarco. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there.
In line with our career stats
throughout
throughout
the
the
minors.
minors.
Stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters.
I have a feeling this is what
like
Bubba
this on the
Chandler is
mound,
going to come in
one
and
of
do.
the elite starters in the game right now.
Now it's going to be Jordan Westburg.
Damn, he just called me an elite starter?
Right
Yeah,
side,
one
foul
pitch, one out.
territory.
Elite.
Hauls it in for the out.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
DeVarco, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start.
Shit.
He's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
I just went into the 8th inning last start. What are you talking about, Boog? Shut the fuck up.
It's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only
Dude, the commentary in this game is so fucking bad.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So bad. And there's so much more of it at the major league level than there is at the minor league level.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Swings through that. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
And what is
I'd say it's
Guerrero Jr. doing with the Orioles? What is this?
Turning over the order a
What
second
the-
and third
what?
time, and hitters are getting looks. You've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate.
Bad throw.
He's safe.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases
Dude, I
the zone
got
and
you.
ends outside the
Vlad
zone.
Jr.
But
slow
so far,
enough.
he hasn't been able to
Cassis,
do that
I got you.
consistently.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow
All right, let's stay in the zone.
and he's in full speed.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off.
All right.
Drilled out
Oh,
towards left
no,
center
it's not going to be an
field.
out.
Well struck.
Damn it.
High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes in the play. Colton Cowser, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 outs. And one in
Stop
scoring
throwing
position.
fastballs there, Ian. Stop it.
And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2. That's the ball.
I shouldn't have cared about the challenge and more about just getting them out the way I
And a
normally
swing and
would.
a miss. Down on strikes. They limit the damage here. 1 run on 2 hits, an error, and 1 left on base. Second inning coming up from Baltimore.
We're going to have to start looking into
It's the
perks
Orioles
more, too.
1
I think
and the
that will
Red
help
Sox
us a lot. Like, a lot.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
We've
Lau
been
at the
completely
plate.
neglecting
Swing
that
and a
part of the
pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher.
experience so far.
Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's Adley Rutschman. High chopper to third. Devers. Rutschman retired. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It
That's a
was
ball.
right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He might get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work
right.
there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. So they make short
1, 2,
work
3.
of
There
him
we
there.
go.
Welcome back.
Offense.
Let's take a look
Do
at
your
how
part.
the series has played out so far. DeVarco back to work. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
No ball,
Kerstead
1 strike.
with a homer in his last game.
My contacts are getting dry.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Out to short.
Oh, come on.
Castro.
Nope.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So An infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
No.
That one is lifted in the air. Yoshida sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Furthest I've gotten into the outfield yet. Like, why not? Just why not?
This one lifted in the air, left field. Yoshida calls it in, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there.
I just like doing it.
Coming open instead of
just gonna have to put up with it, to be honest with you.
He's gonna be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly.
Vladito
stands in now.
Vladito. Fuck, I hung that slider.
Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Ground ball, and that's
fuck.
The infield.
Come on.
Third headed for the plate. The throw in. Not in time. He scores. It's 3-0. Colton Cowser, the next to hit. And there's a foul ball.
This feels shitty.
Deals. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
No balls. 2 strikes.
So much like AAA, we're working around bad start, good start, bad start, good start. Hopefully.
Leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left.
But yeah, these definitely aren't bad starts. Like I had my first quality start last time, so if we can finish through the 6th inning with no more runs allowed, that's a quality start.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground to Devers. Whips it to
smack him on shit.
Lau out on the play. Here's the catcher to hit. Adley Rutschman.
At 41 pitches, so we can definitely make it through the 6th inning. We just need to be
that stand out
fucking better.
to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles.
1-1.
For me, it was just
piss off.
The parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going, it made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play. And I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
The next offering misses. 2-1. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss.
There we go. Swing at the fastball if nothing else.
3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 4.
Get at.
It's the Orioles. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a foul straight back. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
Great changeup.
Really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Not great cutter. Not bad either.
Foul ball still, a 1-2
Fuck,
count.
that one was worse.
On the ground to third. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jordan Westburg. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 outs, bases empty. This one in the air.
Aye, come on. Get it. Nice.
Abreu makes the play, and that'll do it. Nothing across.
Like I said, if we can make it through the 6th inning here, no more runs allowed, I'll be happy.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero.
Why does he look like Cedric Mullins in an Orioles jersey?
They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Yikes.
In the air, right
Get it.
field. Abreu has
You
a
got
beat
it.
on it. Brings it in. One away. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's
Gunnar.
the inside edge. Ball one. Henderson with another scorching run. of
Gunnar
play
won it.
lately.
2-0.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Inside corner for
Just
a
a
strike.
little
We've gotten
cheeky
used to seeing him
slider.
put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boo. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
That was a good change up. Another one.
Outside.
Too far. Too far outside.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome.
Oh, come on. Let me finish the
So the Red Sox
no.
bring on
Let
a
me
new
finish the
pitcher,
inning.
Nick
Come
Mears.
on.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Come on. I don't agree with that one. I should have been able to finish that inning.
DeVarco pitched into the 6th and was able to limit the damage.
I bet he'll be nitpicking some of the moments from this start tomorrow, Boog, particularly after they lost the ball game. Some room for growth for sure.
Close one here today, and your final.
Well, if those were
5
fireworks, that
as
sounds
the
terrible,
Orioles win this
SDS. Come
one.
on.
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew
Ronesy
here at
Contreras
MLB
got the
Show,
win.
I'm
Fuck.
John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Still just those 3 earned runs, 5 hits. The 1 walk in the 6th inning there. I'm not disappointed in it. Let's be completely clear with that, but we could be doing a lot better. For sure. 4.23 ERA. Okay. 7 tokens. What can we do with 7 tokens? 27 strikeouts, 6 walks. I mean, maybe we just need to be a little bit less picky. I don't know. Let's go with more control with some things. Control seemed to definitely help. A little bit more break. How about that? Alright, I think that's it. I don't think anything else costs 1 coin. There might be a few things, but those are the things that don't matter. Alright, I believe that's it. Everybody, I hope you had a good Memorial Day. I'm recording this the day before Memorial Day, so I hope everyone had a safe one. And, yeah, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Every single video. And we'll leave you with this. Much. Recorded in central Pennsylvania in front of a live studio audience with your host, Ian DiCarlo. This is Hoagies and Pierogis.